What's up, guys? It's Hardcore Stocks here. In this video, we shall be taking a good look at Microsoft. MicroStrategy. So, given the situation of things right here, we could see that the strategy stock right now is looking, decimated, looking really low. From the weekly right here, it seems to be dropping soon. It seems, to be ready to drop even much lower. So given the situation of things right here, I think it's only best we sit on our hands and wait for the market to just react. Yep, because I think that's just all I can say right now. You know, MicroStrategy will definitely do well long term if they really stick to not selling Bitcoin, probably selling the stock, because I'm a huge believer of Bitcoin. Yep. And you could see it clearly right here that right now I'm probably going to see myself probably buying the stock at probably out the way around here at maybe $75. I might start accumulating the MicroStrategy stock actually, because right now it's actually oversold actually. But you could also see that it's also at a level of support right here. If you can draw if you can draw out this trend line right here, you could see it's at a level of support, and it has reacted positively to this area of support right here. You could see after it dropped really low as $84, it's found support around there, bounced, and you could see it's actually on its way to probably retest this level again at $86. Maybe depending on how it's going to react within this range between 86 to $106 will determine the direction of MicroStrategy. If we see it breaking below 86, especially breaking below this trend line retesting, that means we're most likely going to see it dropping all the way down to $72. So I think this is definitely what we need to have in mind right now when it comes to MicroStrategy stock. So in terms of the news right here, we could see that Peter Schiff says Strategy's common stock will eventually be worthless, as Michael Saylor says SCRC is the biggest position in three major ETFs. So we will see Peter Schiff renewed his attack on Strategy and Michael Saylor, arguing the firm's Bitcoin-driven capital structure promoted excessive speculation. According to Schiff, this could ultimately leave Strategy's common shareholders with nothing. Saylor highlighted growing institutional adoption of Strategy's preferred stock STRC, which has become a top holding in several major preferred stock ETFs. And Strategy's MSTR is being turned in two ways at once. Peter Schiff said the company's common equity is headed to zero. Meanwhile, Michael Saylor pointed to a milestone that says otherwise. Schiff, a long-time gold bull and one of Bitcoin's most persistent critics, on Thursday accused Saylor of promoting excess speculation and predicted Strategy's common equity will eventually be worthless. Schiff said eventually the common stock equity will be worthless for Strategy. So, and additionally, he said, I don't think this bear cycle is over, which is true. Speaking on Anthony Pompliano's podcast, he explained that a breakdown below $50,000 could trigger the next major leg down, with broader downside targets extending all the way to 20 to 30,000 if key support fails. So, I think this is where we need to understand something right now about Bitcoin, about Michael Saylor's multi-billion purchase of Bitcoin, because over here with the news we would see Bitcoin price overs at $64,000 as stablecoin inflows weaken, because just in case you don't know, this was made on Saturday, because right now you could see clearly right here that stablecoin inflow has kind of increased in a way to me, because you could see it clearly right here that this is obviously the market. This is crude oil currently down, and we could also see that the USDT dominance right now is currently down, which means once it is down, money is leaving the stable coin such as dollar into risk on assets. So hence the reason why you could see Bitcoin is up, Ethereum is up. So with all of this right here and bringing in Michael Saylor's what's it called, stock in the picture, yeah, we could still see that Michael Saylor's stock right now is at a critical level, and I think there could be a possibility whereby it reacts positively around here and also break above this major resistance at $106 and even rally much higher. This would be a possibility, and also we could also see that Michael Saylor already hinted us 10 hours ago that he's gonna need another they are gonna need another color, which means he has hinted that he's going to be buying more Bitcoin. So I think this right here, whatever Peter Schiff is actually saying, doesn't really have much on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is actually the key. Bitcoin is definitely the alpha right now in terms of an asset that edges against inflation long term. So I think that is definitely all we need to know. Once we know the essence of Bitcoin, then we should definitely know that whatever speculation that is going on around there, it doesn't matter if Michael Saylor sells some Bitcoin in order for him to cover up one or two debts for the next couple of months or years. It doesn't really matter how much Bitcoin he sells. What's really matter is that Bitcoin is a fast growing asset, a fast growing financial asset, a fast growing should I say a fast growing digital gold. So I think that is definitely what we need to have in mind right here and I believe that once Bitcoin is able to do well over time, the MicroStrategy stock will definitely do well over time. So I think buying MicroStrategy stock right now is not bad. I think this is actually a very good time to actually accumulate MicroStrategy stock to me. So I think this is definitely all I can say. I might be tempted to actually look into buying MicroStrategy stock today, depending on how things go, because right now I think buying it is not going to be bad, but getting a little move I just want to know how the market is going to open. If I'm going to be getting a 5% move to this level right here at $86, and depending on how we react around there will determine if I will be opening a long position with strategy. But I would prefer a breakout above $106 would be preferable. How it's going to react around there will determine how you would want to invest into MicroStrategy. So I think that is just majorly it for now. If you do enjoy this video, subscribe, turn on post notification, smash that like button and share this video with your friends, guys. Peace out.